Greetings, everyone. I'm Wood Hamster.
And I'm Liquidy Poo.
So now that we're putting the serious problems behind us, we can move on to greener pastures and actually fight proper monsters that aren't Elder Dragons. So I chopped up me some Barioth armor and stuck it on my body, and it's pretty good.
Pretty good.
And I'm using a hammer too. So Barioth armor plus hammer equals amazing.
Oh, yes.
And I still got my negate stun charm. It's pretty good. I love that charm. So Marathon Runner and Evasion plus 2 is the important part here. Evasion plus 2, more invisibility frames whenever I dodge, which is amazing for anyone that can't block. And Marathon Runner's also really good for hammers because it decreases the drain of stamina. So, as I'm charging up my hammer, less drain on my stamina. As I'm running, less drain on my stamina. And I've already outfitted the Cha-Cha with his new mask.
He's ready to hit the town with bombs.
Yeah. He's, I can't think of any bomb puns now. I was gonna do a bomb pun, but I was just...
Cha-Cha's ready to have a blast.
There we go. Thank you. So we're gonna... It's mating season, but essentially it's double trouble mission. It's hunt a Rathalos and a Rathian. And you know, this is not fun to do a single player.
Not particularly.
No, it really isn't. Oh, I don't like doing this one. I guess I should explain a little bit of the Rathalos and Rathian mechanic. Whenever they put a mission where they're together, they will call for help from each other. So if you're wailing on one, the other one will come to rescue the other. That's such a pain in single player because you can't split them up by saying, alright, you keep one distracted while the rest of us wail on the other. Because if none of them are engaged and you just engage one, you start... I think it's like whenever they enrage or something that they start flying out to the other. Not sure. I'm not sure what the tell is, but essentially, no matter what you do, you're most likely going to be fighting them both at once, at all times. So flash bombs, even more important than before. Dung bombs, I'm tossing it because I'd rather have more flash bombs.
It's really only a temporary solution when the dragon is just gonna come right back.
Yeah. On top of that, it's 6-star and how Try works with not flash bombs, but with dung bombs is it's got this weird mechanic. The higher star mission it is, the less effective dung bombs are. To the point where, like, when you get to 6-star, dung bombs barely even work unless you have Dung Master. And then when you get to like high rank, you might as well just give up on dung bombs, more or less, in some cases, because the difficulty is so high up. You get to a point where you toss a dung bomb. The only use dung bombs really are for is when they pin you. And there's a perfect example of Cha-Cha being a jerk, and Rathian coming to her mate's rescue. Could have taken advantage of that KO, but no, Cha-Cha had to be there. And all
rolling that roar.
Yeah, pro dodging, rolling out of stuns. It's great. Also, walking the fireballs. And I'm wearing a Barioth armor, so fire is gonna hurt real bad.
Yeah, that Rathian's really putting a fire under your ass to get this done.
Oh no. Oh, it's Devil Joe all over again. But let's not spoil that.
No,
let's not. No, we're not. But you're gonna be seeing me here in the beginning just kind of bumbling about, trying to adjust to that there's two monsters at once that I can't really get rid of. What I should be using is my flash bombs. What I wasn't really using too much of, flash bombs.
Oh.
I got it was a trade-off. I got them both. Essentially, what I want to do is I want to take Rathalos out first because I consider him the more dangerous fire wyvern of the two.
Yes.
He does more damage. He has the hyper annoying poisons thing that also KOs you. It's just bad all around. Also, on top of that, he likes to fly around more than Rathian. That's the biggest problem.
Yep.
But you know, it's nice getting to the point where I'm almost done doing commentary for all the videos. I've actually gotten to the point where I've been playing play for quite a while. It's nice. It's nice. I think next game up on my list is like Dragon's Dogma. I really want to get to Dragon's Dogma.
Gotta play that dog man.
Yeah, I gotta play the Dogman. Dogman do. But no, every time I see that corner, I can just think of one thing, and I'm not going to spoil it. It'll be coming up in a future video. But yeah, I'm getting to the point where I'm getting close to daily updates. Once I got all the commentary done for these 6-star missions, at least I'll try to keep up with the daily updates. If I miss an update, I'll probably post a couple of extra episodes to make up for the ones I missed. I've been getting back to playing some of the games that I've been wanting. It's just really nice. Some of these games I've been wanting to play for a while. I'm also gonna get back to Dark Souls at some point. I never played the DLC content.
I played it a little bit, and then I think I got caught up with Monster Hunter.
Sounds like my story.
Yeah, I have all of these games I want to play, and then I sit down and go, oh, I need to farm up this armor, like now.
I need these Brachydos palliums. Yeah, let's go far as a Brachydos. Honestly,
Need some Brack pals.
Though honestly, I haven't really been playing much Monster Hunter the last few days, but that's more to do with my sleep schedule. Everybody on the SA forums are awake during when I've been asleep, so yeah. I think Casnorf gave me a poke a while back. He was going to ask me if I wanted to play Monster Hunter, but I was right about to head to bed. It was such unfortunate timing because I do want to play Monster Hunter. It's just I also like sleep.
Yeah, sleep's important.
Also, playing Monster Hunter while you're sleep deprived, not the best combination. I'm gonna admit this. I've tried it
leads
lots
to
of
bad
times.
things.
It leads to a lot of frustration. And it's something I can't recommend. They're right on top of each other. At least
No, this is a family video. Family-friendly video, no.
Oh. But they love each other. So that's why the daddy dragon is shooting fireballs into the mommy dragon and abusing her. She fell down the stairs, I swear.
Oh, it's a Lifetime video then.
Yeah.
It's a... Oh, what it was called.
And he's exhausted too, and there's KOs, and I should take an antidote, but
But extra damage.
more damage, and I'm like, you know what? I'll go get no antidotes. No.
Oh.
I shouldn't have greeted, but so tempting. All those juicy punches. I could. I shouldn't have greeted. It's so shameful, but so much damage. So
And now you have a short health bar.
I'm. My health bar is so small. I should go to my email and get some health bar medicine.
Get all those offers.
No, it's organic Kelpie horn based medicine from China.
Extend your life bar today.
I know.
No max potion required.
Oh, that does sound good. Oh wait, no, wait. It's not one of those easy max potions, is it? Oh, no, that's the ripoff. That's a knockoffs. You don't know what they'll do to you. Who knows what they put in them? Oh, now Rathian is exhausted. I want to punch Rathian at this point, but at the same time,
Los is nearly dead.
yeah, I want to keep punching Los. Make him die. So that's pretty much the most exciting part about this mission. Now, she's enraged, so her being exhausted wouldn't have mattered anyways. But yeah, that's the most exciting part about this one mission. It's just simply... It's such a pain to deal with them both at the same time. Oh no.
Yep.
Oh, it's so scary. It's so easy to get hurt over and over and over. It's a pretty good challenge mission, I'd say. Because that's essentially what the single player of 6-star is. It's you won the game, you got all the weapons and equipment, here have some challenge missions.
Yep.
I would say to the advanced player, look how fast she came up there too. But yeah, to the, not advanced player, but experienced player, that's the one. It's probably not too bad. At that point, it's probably but to like a new player to the series, this is a pretty tough one. I remember the first times I did the 6-star challenge missions. Oh, wasn't pretty. There was a lot of tears, crying, and frustration involved. And again, remember, this was my first Monster Hunter, and I went back to the older games. Oh no! Oh.
They just keep sabotaging each other.
No. Rathalos, this is not how you treat your wife. Oh, Rathian, no! Such an abusive relationship.
Well, at least it's a mutual abuse.
I know, but, they need to see a marriage counselor or something. Oh, everything bad is happening to me in that corner.
Rathian is learning how not to share her meals.
I know. Jaggy wants in on some of that, but Jaggy can't get in on some of that. I think it's about time to break out them mega potions.
Yes.
I don't want to die again. You know what? I think it's pit time. But I just... Oh. Here's the problem. If you try to trap one, usually the other will run into it.
Yeah, I was about to say, I had my doubts.
Sometimes it works out, oftentimes not really, but if the other one runs into the trap, I get free hits, so just make sure the other one isn't enraged. I would recommend, though, probably the easiest way to pitfall them is if you flash bomb them and then run beneath the one's legs you want to trap.
Yes.
That'll be the easiest method.
Uh-oh. Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. But you know what, Rathalos, I get to use Rathian as a shield, and I get to punch her face. It's not all bad. It kind of would have been nice. It kind of would have been nice to have Rathian kill Rathalos with that one fireball there. It's like, oh, nope. He be dead, yeah. I don't know, like, how, just out of curiosity, how much you guys been playing Monster Hunter anyways? as of late. I'm not up to date. It's been a while.
Well, I'm somewhere around 330 hours, and we're just kind of mustering the courage to fight Dyer at this point.
Dyer Morales. Oh, I fought that guy once. Steam Shovel and Paper Lion.
Yeah, I know Steam Shovel's already done it.
Long story short, everybody died except for me.
That's similar to how our one attempt with Paper Lion, Kaznor, Steam Shovel, and myself went. Everybody died except Kaznor.
Yeah, no. I think the main reason why I didn't die is because I got some Steel Urgams armor, and it's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Pretty good fire defense.
Yeah, I know. It's great fire defense. Man, Rathian, no, don't do this to me.
The worst timing.
But
intercepted that Trank. Oh wait, no, she didn't.
No, she didn't. It went through her legs, so you know. I got Rathalos. Very lucky there. Also very unlucky at the same time. Yeah, no, it's because I'm using, you know, again, Steel Urgan armor, so lots of fire resistance, and on top of that, I can block everything with my gun lance. Yes.
Yes.
I don't have to put up with Dyer Morales' shit. I can just go whoop. I'm blocking. I don't care.
Yeah, without guard up or guard 2 or anything like that, you can block his nuke.
Really?
And it doesn't even do chip damage to you.
Oh, I've actually never gotten hit by the nuke just because I was on the other side of the screen. Because I was trying to gather some stuff. I was trying to gather like ballista ammo and stuff like that. Whenever he did his nuke, so I guess I was just very lucky with that. Then again, we only did like one attempt for fun, and then we went to go like, well, you know, we'll go hunt some other things. It'll be fun.
Yeah, I want to go in with G rank Hazard Los armor because it's actually pretty good.
I know. Even like the community manager of Capcom was like, oh man, he loves his Asia Rathalos armor. He spent so much time farming Asia Rathalos bits. Well, that was before the release of Tri Ultimate, but then again, he's probably had the game since before everybody else. What would you?
Because he's a jerk.
No, well, he works in Capcom, so he's able to play it before everybody else. Plus, he's Japanese, so, you know, he probably has the Japanese version, so, yeah.
Yeah. Sigh. People getting to play Monster Hunter before us.
Oh, well, honestly, I think Monster Hunter I don't know how well Tri Ultimate has gone over, though. Like, compared to Capcom's Delusions of Grandeur. But I hope it went over well enough to the point that they will start pumping out more Monster Hunter games here in the West.
It did apparently sell a lot better than regular Tri did.
Ooh, that's actually really good then. Because
yes.
regular Tri was pretty much the best-selling Monster Hunter game on the Wii, as far as I heard. Not Monster Hunter game, but one of the best-selling games on the Wii, so...
Excellent.
So, hope, but, you know... Capcom is also retarded in the sense that they're like, oh, it didn't sell as much as Call of Duty in the West. Well, then it's not worth selling. Which is completely idiotic. Of course it's not going to sell as much as...
Right. Now, the philosophy they should have is, did it sell more than it cost to produce and ship over there? If yes, continue selling.
Exactly. Let's just say they make, I don't know, 10 million in profit. That's still 10 million in profit. I know when you make millions, it's kind of just chump change for big corporations. But it's still profit. And you're not going to
Yes.
grow your brand. You're not going to grow like the player base if you don't get them invested in your game series. If you don't, like spread the word. Otherwise, they're just not going to know the game exists and not show any interest.
Right.
So you gotta kind of get the word out there, other than going like, "Yeah, we have this game called Monster Hunter. I don't know if you heard about it because we've never released it outside of Japan, but we're not going to sell it to you because there's just no interest in it." You gotta generate interest.
Yeah.
And I do understand why Capcom is a little afraid to like sell certain games here in the West, because it is a big risk. It's a lot of money involved that you toss out there. It's a lot of work and a lot of money. Even if the game's already done, they still gotta localize it. They still gotta get commercials. They gotta pay adverts and all that sort of stuff. And there's a lot of money involved, so I can totally understand. So, from their perspective, I can understand why they don't do certain things, but from my perspective as a gamer, I just want my Monster Hunter.
Yes.
I love just playing video games and expecting to get everything I want.
As it should be.
Indeed. I could have sworn I had cut this out. Oh, well, I guess I did a editing mistake. Well. I've been trying to cut out all the traveling time because, at least it's not so bad in Try, because the load screens in single player is pretty short.
Yeah, that's not too shabby.
Yeah. Oh, Rathian, no. There we go. Clever girl. Come fight me. I was trying to think of something. There's something on the tip of my tongue that I wanted to say, but it's slipping.
Lost it.
Yeah, I know.
Oh no.
Cha-Cha, no, just let Rathian come over here. Much better. No, between her legs. Bad Trank. Well, yep, she's captured, and I hate Cha-Cha.
Time for more Bombcat abuse.
Also, buddy will do emotes along with you if you make emotes. I kind of like that. And then he'll start punching in the air too, along with your shadowboxing. Kick back, he'll lean back. If I rant, he'll do that. If I lament, he'll also do the same thing, I believe. I guess not.
No, just curious as to what you're doing.
Yeah. If I point in a direction, he will actually run towards that direction.
I did not know that. That's pretty great.
Yeah, no, that's kind of great. Cat, dive bombed me there in the end. Cat, I don't like you. I will end you. Oh, such a sparse reward box.
Yeah. And so strangely organized, too.
Oh, Kitty, I hear you in the background. At least you're not a Malinx. But we'll all see you next time. I think we need to take care of Kitty. I'm gonna take him in the backyard and get rid of him.